Hey,
What up,
welcome
my
back, my
boy?
boy.
Poppins.
We're doing another Let Loose Dog Talk. Happy
Another Wild
Wednesday.
Out Wednesday. You know how it
Yes,
goes over
sir.
here. It's the same thing every Wednesday.
Yes.
The show
How's
must go
everything
on.
with you?
Man, everything good. Everything's
Yeah.
you already know, my boy. Everything
Oh,
good.
yeah. That's,
Yeah, you
I'll
know.
let you give that news to the world when you're
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. You know we had to do that natural tie and shit. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one.
Hey,
It's
no,
gonna
no,
be,
I am too. I'm happy for you.
yeah, it's gonna be a different kind of production. You know.
Hey, let it be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I'm doing good. Just got this situation on my mind of a buddy of mine that bought this dog.
Oh, what's up?
And, like he wanted a dog from me, but that just wasn't gonna work out because he lives in an apartment.
Yeah, yeah.
But he ended up getting another dog that's a Staffordshire Terrier crossed with a game pit. And people don't really realize like I was talking to him about it, like try to get to this where
Yeah.
he I'm talking to him about the parents and the temperament because that's what we do. That and he tells me that the dad had to be put down because dad's aggressive.
Hmm.
So he used to tell me that the mom had to be put down because mom's aggressive. Well, these are two game dogs that you're putting together, and people aren't realizing that game dogs aren't companion dogs. And
Yeah.
you do
No.
aggression to aggression, bro, you're just making more aggression.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's just like so. I'm just talking to him about the temperaments and the probabilities of things that can happen in his household. He tells me they lost signal, but then I think he hung up because he didn't want to hear it no more. But we put this information out there not just for our breeders, but for our consumers, our friends, our family, anybody that's looking to buy a dog. Because we want everybody to have the best of the best, and even if
True.
it doesn't come from us, there's anything that we can put out like as far as information. And the number one information that we can even tell anybody, if you're gonna buy a dog, research the breeder and research what temperaments you want for your home
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree with you. Hey,
and breed
Pasu,
up.
how's it going, brother? Pasu's
Not
in the
much
chat.
breeding up though. What up, Azul?
Yeah, no, no, I agree with you. You're breeding two aggressive dogs. You know what you expect to get. Now
Right.
you now that I'm not saying the dog might be aggressive, but the background is right,
Yeah.
and it all depends how the dog develops and gets raised. But let's say that gameness in the dog suddenly wakes up,
Right.
and you have, let's say, toddlers or baby. Now that prey drive is there. Are they going to
Yes.
see the baby as prey and go after them and maul them? And see,
Hmm.
that's why, yeah, you're right. You got to do, your due diligence, your research on, the breed that you're getting,
Yeah.
and especially if you got two mixed dogs in there, but you said a pit and a
Staffordshire
staffy.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, see
That's
that's
fire on fire.
yeah, exactly.
And it's like, what
What's up,
up,
Django?
Trey? So like, and like one thing is like, when you're raising a puppy, it's a lot.
Yeah,
And people think like, oh, raising your dog in your home, okay, great, fine. But it takes more than that. Like you have to do raising outside of the home, environmental situation controls outside of the home. So the dog isn't just having that control in home.
true.
It needs control outside of home so it knows that and no matter when, how, what the situation is, I need to be listening. I need to be obedient. I need to be controlled. And especially when you have a dog like that, bro, if you're not, I call it the 7 and 7, where you have to do, which is the 7 and 7, there's 7 days that you have to do different things every 7 days.
Yeah,
And most people don't have the time for that. Well, can't say they don't. They're not going to make the time. They're not going to do the things like, what do I do with all my dogs? They all get the same thing. They get environmental socialization,
yeah,
the everyday obedience, everyday work, and even everyday earning. Like, hey, you don't do the job, you don't eat.
yeah,
You
yeah.
work for your food. And that right there is like a lot of people don't do that. They let the dog run the house.
And you know what? With your buddy, I don't know how. if he's experienced with any kind of dog. But man, those two breeds maybe is not even suitable for
It's
him.
not. That's not a companion. Like you, a staffy, yeah, it can be a companion dog, but a game pit, that's
Yeah.
not a companion dog.
And then you said they had to put both parents down from
Both
the.
parents.
Yeah, no, that's a big red flag right there,
Yeah,
especially if he has a family and kids and stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a big no. To me,
And
it would
like
have been
I
no.
told him, like, bro, like as a father, our number one job is to protect our home.
Yes,
And in protecting your home, you don't allow any risk to exist.
correct.
And you just provided a risk into your home. And I'm like, bro, you gotta get rid of that dog. Like it's gotta go. You think you want to listen to me? No.
Yeah,
What
you
up,
know
Gail?
what?
What up? What up?
Good morning.
I know. Did you just wake up?
Oh, hell yeah.
He said, hell yeah.
That was the best 5 minutes of my life.
I'll bet. I had to
Yeah,
reach over
no.
my camera and I don't want to.
Ernest was talking about a friend that got a puppy from a mixed uh breeding. They did a pit bull and a staffy, and he just said that they had to put both parents down because they were too aggressive. Um, we don't know the whole details whether they bit somebody or whatever, but his friend got a puppy out of that, and he's just
Hmm.
kind of talking to him, and he just told him like, man, I wouldn't have had done that just because of his like if I had a family with kids and stuff, he said he wouldn't have brought that dog just because of the background that he knows about the dog. Maybe if he was single and he out in the farm and he's by himself,
Yeah,
it's
shit's
a different
rough.
story. Maybe he likes that.
And I agree with you on that right there.
Yeah.
I had to turn my camera off for a second because I had to reach over and I didn't want to put my
Yeah,
things in people's
that's a little
faces.
different.
Hey, Mr. Keith.
What up, Big R?
Yeah, that's and you know what? That's something I guess I guess every
What's going on?
breeder, whoever's breeding dogs, should know the lines that they're working and the temperament in those lines. Kind of test those lines and see how things goes. I could kind of speak on the lines that we work, because I multiple people have my dogs and I've
Yeah,
seen them in person, and you know they got we talked about this on the last podcast. They got that on and off switch.
yeah.
They got that little fire in them too when they need to. But I trust the dogs, especially like this weekend. I showed two dogs that don't live with me.
Yeah, speaking of, congratulations, folks.
Oh, thank you. You know, those two dogs, yeah, I produced them. I had them here as pups, but at 8 weeks they went to their homes, and I hadn't put hands on those dogs since. And I went to go pick them up because I wanted to show them. I worked with them maybe a day or so,
Yeah.
and one of
Yeah,
them
that's a
did
big
very
deal, you know?
well. And
To be
one
able,
of them is a farm dog. He has never been on the leash.
Is
So
that the
then,
one that be chasing the goats and everything?
yes,
That dog is solid.
him. And you know what's crazy, that this motherfucker was acting like a wild Mustang. Once I put the leash on him, he was jumping all over. Not he's like, I'm not having it. But I'm like, yo, you're not gonna. I'm gonna break you first before you break
Right?
me, and I'm gonna show
Right.
you. And he did very well at the show.
Good.
You know, and it was a good show. Me and Gam took off over there. We only have four dogs. I took two. Gam took two. Um, and I think it went very well. And it was one of those that we just got up and drove our asses out there to Arizona, and we did what we did, and it was pretty cool. We had a good time. A lot of
that was crazy.
bulldogging for sure. Yeah,
I know that whole was about.
yeah,
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 that was a wild ride. It was good though.
that was good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
wish I
We
was
we saw
close.
people, that we only talk on the internet,
Yeah.
and we were able to kind of meet and introduce ourselves, and it was a good experience, man. Just a lot of old school breeders, their knowledge on the breed. They've
Yeah.
been doing this for so long, and it was pretty cool to catch up. Shout out
What was the
to
registry?
Darren, Randy, and Danielle.
Randy
Th-
Randy
Bybee?
Bybee.
Nice.
Darren
Nice.
said, "What happened to us?"
Who said what?
You know what?
He
We didn't have a
said,
place where to
"He said,
stay,
what
and
happened
then
to you guys on Sunday?"
and then plus, I know
Yeah, we had
Gam
to do.
has some stuff to do on Sunday, and I had some stuff. So you know what? I think if we would have kept drinking, we probably would have been like, "Fuck it, let's just stay." But we probably would have heard it from the wives. But
yeah, we were
hey,
gonna.
we
Yeah.
ran out of beer.
Yeah, we were gonna stay. That was the plan. And
Good
say,
thing
you
you
know
ran
what?
out.
It just let's just keep going. But yeah,
Yeah,
though, next time we'll stay for both days.
yeah, definitely.
That's the plan for next time. We'll shoot for both days. But it
Hey, but not,
was it was fun.
but talking about the show, you know what? Darren, he's gonna host the Cinco de Mayo ABA show. So you know what? He got our support, like we said at the at the show there. Hey, we'll sponsor a class. GAM will sponsor a class, and the Let Loose group will sponsor a class
I
too.
was gonna say I'll sponsor it.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll definitely sponsor it.
So it was pretty
I
cool.
yeah,
want to
no,
sponsor the Chihuahuas, the working Chihuahuas.
there you go.
That's all
Yeah,
for
no,
game.
it was fun. It was good to see people. We drank too much Saturday night. Yeah, see,
See,
we were well on our way. We was like,
yeah,
oh, one more, and we're gonna stay here. Or we got to take off. But no, it was good. Darren, Randy, everybody, we appreciate it.
no, definitely.
We had a lot of fun. Got to see some cool dogs. It was cool that the other clubs were there too. Doing their thing, so we got to see some other breeds
Yeah, definitely.
that was there. Meet some people.
Yeah, we met
But
Julie. We met Julie Bigham.
Yeah, I heard.
That was pretty
That
cool.
was legit. That was what's
Yeah,
up. Especially after that little go around and everything.
yeah.
What is
it
what Cinco de Mayo falls on a Tuesday this year, right?
You know what? Good question.
It
Let me
does.
see.
It does because I got some buddies asking me to go skydiving on that day.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's on a
Yeah, it's
Tuesday.
a
So the
Tuesday.
show, I don't. What is it
The
going to
show
be? The
will be
9th
probably
or the
the
second?
second,
Second.
maybe. Darren, I don't know.
So they're gonna do the weekend before?
Well, we don't know yet. I don't have
Okay.
an exact date. Maybe Darren probably could elaborate on that exactly when, but
Yeah, but once we get some more information, put it out there. It's a little bit more local, so for the people on this side of town.
Yeah.
yeah. No, but hey,
But
we
either way,
invite anybody, any neighbor states, Texas, Arizona,
Florida.
Utah, whoever, come down, man.
he said, "See, Randy doesn't remember offering to host Cinco.
That's true.
Somebody's hosting something. We have to
Yeah.
now, I guess. I don't know." He said, "I did what now? Who did what?"
No, we
Too
we,
many
we had a
drinks
good
going
time.
on. Have one too many drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice
What's
though. That's what it's about, and talking and history and the old with the new and
right?
where it came from, where it's at, where it's going.
Yeah.
It's a lot different, right? And the internet and actually putting hands on dogs or bringing your dogs out there.
True.
It's pretty cool. And again, the other breeds that you get to see and just people, pet home people that bring their dogs. That's cool, for them.
That is a cool
But
experience, Yeah.
yeah.
That's legit.
That's the thing. Like you just get a dog, right? And then like, the dogs that we took too, like, hey, that's somebody's just their dog that they love. They have no idea like showing and breeding and lines or anything of that, right? They're just like, hey, that's my dog. You take it and then you come back with ribbons and things like that. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
To them for sure, and to be able to like, what my dog did, what.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And you
it
know what's
was,
the cool
fun.
part now, because so I took these ribbons back to the owners, right? And they were happy, like, oh my
Right.
God, my dog did this and whatever. But now the two families that I picked up the dogs, they asked, like, when is the next show? So I did mention Cinco de Mayo. Now they want to do a whole family trip, like, well, it's more local. I told them, so they were like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
definitely we're gonna be there. So that,
That's
that
dope.
that's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah,
dope. Like, so they can actually get out and put hands on dogs, see different dogs, and actually
yes,
see their dog performing like live. That's real dope.
yeah,
It was
There's a
cool.
lot
It
of
was
things
hot.
that people
Got a little
don't realize. Like with that.
sunburn.
You got sunburn?
Yeah, a little sunburn.
Mm.
It was cool.
I
Yeah,
got a
we left like
3-tone
at
tan
what
on me.
2:30. We
yeah.
left like at
2:30 in the
3
morning.
in the morning.
We only got like
Uh,
what, like an hour and a half of sleep.
Probably with all the dogs barking. We had like 20 dogs in one house.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy. But that, that's the fun part of it. I think everybody too, seeing everybody come in like, damn, where did you come from? Or what time did you go to sleep?
yeah,
Like some people got to rent cars and stuff. We had to rent a van,
yeah.
you know. But
And
it
you know
was
what?
it was
And
cool.
it was hot out there.
I bet.
Yeah, I don't think you realized it to like certain points of the day. I was like,
Yeah,
oh man.
I
But I
think
worked
that's
out
why
because I
those.
think the hottest point was after the show.
Yeah, I think that's why we were drinking those beers like they were water.
Yeah. And then before we knew it, everyone was just cooked out there.
Yeah.
I'm on my looking at my stream. Martine said, "What's up, family?"
Hey,
What's
Martin,
going
how's it
on?
going? No, definitely. And you know what? And that's one of the subjects I wanted to bring up, and that's why I titled it "You're Not the Boss, They Are." But what I meant by that is that, you know, our schedule revolves around our dogs. Just like for this, this show that we went, we kind of were like, yeah, let's go, but it wasn't like, all right,
Yeah,
let's get ready and get out of here because I still have dogs at home.
right.
But if it wasn't for my wife helping out, man, it'll be hard for just one person being like,
Tell me
man,
about
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. See, I have 12 dogs in my home.
it. Yeah,
So if I was by myself,
you ain't
and
going nowhere.
yeah, it's crazy. That's what I said. It revolves around them. Your schedule, even trips. You want to go on vacation, you got to plan things out ahead and be like, okay, what dogs can I put where,
Right.
or what dogs stay at home, but who can come and feed them, right?
Yeah.
So it's a lot to it. Maybe if you have one, that's fine. You
You got one.
like,
You're taking that one with you.
yeah. But let's
Yeah,
say you go whatever overseas or whatever, you board the dog for, I don't know, a week or so, or leave it
yeah,
with a family that knows the dog. You're good.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
when you have multiple, oh man, it's chaos.
yeah. We have multiple things at the
Yeah.
same time. If you have dogs that do different things, like in my situation,
Yes.
yeah, ain't nobody watching this dog.
Yeah, you can
Yeah. And
even
that
you can go ahead.
Yeah, and that's what some of the people we're talking to, that's what, they were explaining too. Like some people have like that, 15, 20, right? You got to bring like 8 to 10 dogs. And then who you going to bring the ones like, if you have relatives or something, like there's certain people they can't, not anybody could feed your dog, Like
Right.
I'm pretty sure Dredge is like, hey,
Yeah,
that's the one I got to take because I can't have my cousin or a friend feed that one, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that, or you have like some senior dogs, maybe like, hey, we're not going to bring him for the trip, so they
right.
gotta, keep them, and you gotta figure out who you bring. It's a lot, to be able to be like still committed, uh, and do stuff for him.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
yeah. Like, well, mine, like anybody can watch it. Like if I accept you in the house and stuff like that, they don't mind. But it doesn't. But a dresser, it doesn't matter if I accept you or not. You ain't getting nowhere near her, nowhere in the house, none of that. So anytime I'm even doing shows, if I'm like taking a trip or anything, she goes with me. She has to.
Yeah.
Does she go inside the building? Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. I couldn't even walk her to my booth if I wanted to.
Yeah, see.
But
So
like
it's a lot of planning when you have
it
multiple
is.
dogs and you want to do certain things. But hey, I wouldn't change it at all, man.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't.
No, it was fun. It was worth it. Um, you know, we got to see the next one. I'm up for another travel and up for a local one, and then obviously we got to throw one too.
Yeah, definitely.
Say less. Say less. That's the one thing we definitely got to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of, like,
And you know what? Go ahead, Ernest.
I was like, speaking of, we can talk about that after this is all done.
Okay, cool.
What were you about to
No,
ask?
no, I was gonna say, that's you know what? When it comes to the price
I can hear
of
you. Let
the
me grab this.
pups, um, whatever you guys price your pups, cool. Everybody price their pups different, but I feel that that's not the most expensive you're gonna spend on the dog. You know, now that's an investment. I guess you could call it or whatever, but I think it gets more expensive once you start hitting the vet. You know,
Right.
and one trip to the vet, sometimes it comes out to 5-6 grand, and you're like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Plus,
say
if there's an injury
I
with the
spent
dog, yeah.
yeah, I spent 2,500 on this dog, but damn, I'm spending more on it. So it does get expensive, you know.
You
Yeah, it adds,
yeah,
all adds up.
it does all add up. Like, this was that post that Amon made the other day when people were spending like what
250
1,500
or what? Yeah,
on
yeah,
a hobby.
yeah,
I'm like, yo, that's half a dog for us. Like,
Yeah.
we spend. When you think about what we spend in dog food, what we spend in time, things that we invest into just the dogs, like even their weight pull harnesses, the raw dog food, the time we put into it, the little things that we get like for meds in our own home. There's a lot that we invest in just the one dog in our program. So when people are coming to us asking for about a puppy, look at everything that we're investing in ourselves to make a quality puppy for you to take home. So is this a lot? So when people are like, yo, that's an expensive dog. Well, it is. But what we put into it, makes it worth it. It's going to lessen your vet bill because we focus on health. It's going to lessen any chances of incidents of attack because we're focused on mental temperament, which is part of the health. And then also the structure of the dog. So we're lessening a lot of your problems by doing the quality work that we're putting into the dog. So what you're paying for, you're getting quality. Like I told my buddy, he got the dog for free. Yeah, free isn't always good because you're going to pay for it somewhere else.
yeah. That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah, that's always something. Like people say I could get it from here for cheaper, or from there from cheaper, or
Yeah,
like a rescue or something, but that doesn't always mean that, I think it's gonna end up. I've seen people get dogs for $50 and then they got 4,000 in vet bills,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And now you bought it for your family, so you want to keep it alive. Obviously, you don't want to be,
yeah.
a jerk, right? They're gonna be like, Dad, you gotta let my dog, that's our dog. Like,
Right,
or
right.
your wife or whoever, right? Like, oh
Which
man,
is
now I gotta,
which is
for some
crazy that
dumb stuff.
people that know you would not rather not pay you the money that you're worth and your dog, and they'll go support somebody else instead of their homeboy, which is crazy. Wow,
Oh yeah. It
that's
happens.
wild to me.
It's always gonna be the strangers.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
it
It's
is.
always
Yeah,
gonna be the stranger.
but hey,
But they're gonna
it
tell
is what
Drake
it is.
happy birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday on Instagram.
Who?
But
Yeah,
there
yeah,
is
yeah.
celebrities
Oh,
commenting on celebrities. They're gonna repost some celebrity thing, like, bro, they don't care about you. But that's just how it goes. Right?
it
It's
is.
always gonna be like strangers, and that's where you meet like people outside of it, or strangers that
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
it's rare if it's your friends or family.
That is true.
Nothing that comes with, because that's the one who looked for a discount, or something.
And those are
Right.
the ones that should be paying full price just to support.
Hey, shit extra.
Extra, paying extra because they know everything we put into it because they know it personally. But like,
Yeah.
if it was my nephew and stuff like that, I'd hook them up. Like, I love my nephews. Like, they're cool as hell. Like, my nephew keeps hitting me up, asking me like, "Hey, you break gear? Yeah, you break gear yet?" I'm like, "Nah, bro."
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of, man, what y'all got lined up over there for breedings, man?
I
You
don't
know
do
what? I,
that.
I I did, and I don't know. I just been striking out lately.
Yeah,
I
me
had done
too.
a couple of months ago, two breedings, but they didn't take. And I just got a call when we were in the studio.
Yeah, yeah,
We thought this girl didn't take, and but she's fully nesting, and she she's out there digging holes, and
To AB
she
or
might
country?
no, the one of the ABs, but she's
Okay.
not with me. I have her at a guardian home,
Okay.
and I guess she has maybe one or two in there because I literally saw her on Sunday, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe she had one of those false pregnancies where the titties kind of look like they got milk and stuff, and but I didn't see like
Yeah.
her belly round enough, so I'm like, no, I think she's good. But I got the call today from the owner, and he's like, hey man, I think she does have a couple of pups in there, maybe one or two, but he sent me a video, and yeah, it looks like she's going into labor. She's panting, and she dug a big ass hole. She went in there, and she doesn't want to come out.
Hey, well,
Hey, and that's the instinct, right? Animal instinct. She went in and
yeah.
and dug a hole, and she's in there now. And so he asked me, "What should I do?" And I was like, "Look, if she doesn't want to come out, just let her have the pups there, and you know, just be there. So when they come out, just attend to the pups and everything." And but it today is hot, man. It's hot up here where we at. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
hot.
yeah.
Speaking
Hey, and
of,
that's another thing to talk about. Hey,
yeah,
guys, be careful out there well, especially on the West Coast. We got this heat advisor going on, and man, it's gonna be triple digits out there, and just be smart owners, especially for like the bully dogs and stuff.
yeah, your bullies, any of them,
Yeah,
any of them doesn't
exactly.
matter because
Yep.
Yeah,
long hair dogs, any of them, like
and especially too, if you guys don't do that stuff already, sometimes like your dog doesn't even play like that on the regular, and then you're gonna
Yes.
go want to make a video of him or like go to have him like stressing himself out, like man,
yeah,
like you pick the hottest day of the year to like start to train him or teach him or her like a new trick. Like, come on, man, it's just you
especially if they're
know,
not acclimated to all that. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, save that for another day or even the
Yeah,
walks, man. You walk
Yeah, That's
yeah,
what
barefoot, you know.
asphalt and all that.
that's what I was gonna say. Don't be idiots. Don't go
Yeah,
walk the dog at when the sun is the hottest out there and the asphalt is triple digits and stuff, and you want to walk the dog through there. What do
yeah,
you
them
think? The
blisters
dog's
on
gonna
them paws is
overheat.
no joke.
Yeah. If that's the
Yeah.
case, take off your shoes and walk with the dog like that.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, you ever walked on lava before?
Yeah.
If you haven't, bro,
Yeah,
come before it in the middle of the summer. You gonna find out.
Exactly.
yeah, it's hot, and you
Even the
got to look out
sand
for
here,
the.
even the sand here be hot as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
be
When
watching people
it's
run out on the beach. I'm like, yo, what's that shit? Hell no. I'm gonna keep
yeah,
my
when it
shoes
gets
on and stand
hot,
over here.
Yeah.
it gets
Make sure
hot.
you have enough water and shade. That's mainly what they need.
Yeah,
Yeah, and just remember your dogs don't have sweat glands, bro.
Yep.
They don't they don't sweat out stuff like we do. That's all insulation. All insulation.
yes.
Which kills me why
That's
people putting when people be putting the hoodies and stuff on dogs. Like, oh, my dog is cold. No, you're about to kill your dog. Take
Yeah,
that
you
hoodie
don't
off.
want to put a hoodie in
He
the
already
dog.
has a coat on. What are you doing? Like, why are we putting an extra coat on a dog that doesn't have sweat glands?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it goes out in the snow, it's cold. Man, you're holding in more heat on that dog. You gonna get that and putting shoes on them and junk, bro. Why?
Well, I see why they'll put shoes though. Let's say like they want to take them off for the walk, at 100 degrees and the asphalt is fucking 140, 150. And you put those shoes so they don't burn,
No, you just keep them in the house.
yeah,
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Like, on your extremities, you're holding in more heat on that way. You release and hold in more heat on your extremities.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
So why are we putting
if someone's putting on them shoes on the dogs and they're going for a walk, I'm pretty sure they do that normally, right? Like my neighbor right here, they walk their dog every single day. I just seen him pass. He has 4 small dogs. They do like 4 laps around the block every day. So this, if it's 100 or raining, they do the same thing, right? So like
But
that
the dog
dog,
is acclimated.
I'm not, yeah, but other people, they're like, oh, today's gonna be the day to walk my dog. I haven't walked him in 6 months, and today I'm gonna do 2 miles. It's like, come on, man, it's not. They're
So
not
it's
the
like
same
one
as
thing.
us, and they can't. You're gonna stop, right? You know when to stop. They don't know when to stop, and they're gonna
Yeah.
rely on you to help them out. But and there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it. So
So it's like one of the things
you
we were
got to be
talking
able
about
to
the
read
other
your
day.
dogs.
Like,
Yeah.
my dogs know. They know, like, hey, all right, this is my limit. I ain't got to tell them. They know this is my limit. And like what Foreign just said, know your dog's limit. And your dog needs to know its limits also. Especially just don't go throw him out there and thinking, oh, he's going to be okay. He's not, or she's not. And especially if you don't do this on a daily basis, like, don't just go take your dog out in the heat, like we're all saying. Make sure your dog is acclimated to its surroundings, its environment, and knows, like, hey, limitations is the most important thing. And keeping an eye on them, bro, because you throw them outside and they out there in the blistering heat, no shade, no water, none of that jazz. That dog's about to overheat real quick.
Yeah. But you know what? Even stress overheats dogs.
Yeah, stress.
Yeah.
Stress does a lot. Stress will even abort a litter too.
Yeah. And that was one of my things when I picked up these two dogs. I didn't know how much they've been like in car situation,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but like
Anxiety and
everything,
all
man.
that.
Yeah, you know what? But they did very well, man. I
That's dope.
I even put the two dogs together that they never been together and shit, and they had their
Yeah.
little scuffle, but they kind of cooled down and they were like, "All right, we're here together, so let's just ride it."
Like Snoop said,
Yeah.
fuck it off for 5 minutes and lasting.
Yeah, but no, no, for sure, guys.
They good over here.
Yeah, and there's little things that you could do when your dogs are overheating too. Um, I know I've seen it where you got to cool the dog down right away. But there's like that lemon juice you throw in the dog just to
For
kind of
the esophagus and like the phlegm and everything.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
little tricks like that and stuff. And
Yeah, like even cold press on the paws.
yeah,
In there, putting a wet towel down in their crate when you put them in, things like that. People put them in showers and tubs, hose them
yeah,
down.
just don't
Just
throw
don't put it on
throw
their
that
face because they're
ice
gonna talk about water.
water either because they're
Yeah,
they're already in shock and you're just gonna
yeah,
put
yeah,
them in
yeah,
more shock and shit.
yeah. Don't overdo it.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes if you to start hosing them down with like too cold too, then they could start,
Yeah,
they'll start freaking out. Yeah, just kind of gradually, because
that
then
part.
they
Yeah,
start going to shock. So just little by little.
yeah. And
Um,
that's why I said a cool towel in their crate. Don't just grab that water
yeah.
first because people want to grab that water and their body's already in shock. Like, don't do that. Like, you
Yeah,
want
Yeah.
you
to
could throw
slowly
one
start
on
cooling
top
them
of
down.
them too, like a cool
Yeah,
towel, like on top of them.
yeah.
Oh, and then you know what?
That
Like I
helps.
said, do the paws and then do their
That's exactly
their
where I start.
yeah, like for the males and the testicles, try to cool them down and stuff. Hey,
The
Yeah,
you know,
females like
first
this
step, one
too.
thing I was gonna say, rubbing alcohol works great. Yep,
You rub it
yeah,
out really well.
yep,
And people don't
well,
understand, like, that stuff is crazy. Like,
yeah,
just how rubbing alcohol can help cool down a dog.
yeah. Well, when you put it in your hands, it's kind of
Yeah,
cold, right? So
yeah,
yeah,
that's crazy. The crazy tricks and things we learn, like, along the way.
yeah. And you see, and that's the kind of stuff, when there's, that stuff's happening, like emergencies, like it's good to like ask people, like if
yeah,
there
Yeah,
is
call
stuff,
somebody up, like,
and
real quick. And
yeah,
sometimes
like
you don't always have to call it back.
a quick search, yeah, just call somebody like, hey, this is what's happening,
Yeah, call your breeder.
those things happen, and
Call one of
that
us.
like what you do in the 5 minutes, that'll get your dog. That sometimes that's like life or death,
Yeah, it's
right? You
not like
could
it's like,
that'll
somebody's on the side of the road, you have to call an ambulance. What do you
yeah,
do
that
within
might
that
buy
5 minutes
you
before it shows up?
yeah, it might buy you 5-10 minutes. That's what you need. Like we had a what's it called? One of our dogs got stung in the mouth by
Mm.
a bee. He like ate the plant, and the bee went in his mouth and stung him under his tongue. It was swelled up like the Elephant Man. It was crazy. My girl called me like, ah! And then so it was like in his throat. We couldn't breathe. So we were just pouring Benadryl, just pouring it in there.
Yeah,
But that's really what they do at the vet anyway. They just have a higher dosage,
yeah,
and it gets there faster because they inject it. But we were
right.
just like pouring it in that, and that saved. Maybe he wouldn't have made it, that much, that few minutes. But yeah, it helps, and if you know what they're
It does.
using, and then if you go to the vet once, like ask what it is and look at the stuff they give you. A lot of that stuff is regular, like
Regular
household
stuff you can
or
do online.
yeah, the reason it works is because it's like, hey, this is just actual like science, right? This plus this
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
that. It's not even like a actual medication. It's just a reaction um, to things. So you could save some money and save your dog's life. I'm not saying don't go to the vet, but you know,
Yeah, we're no
after
experts. We're just
yeah,
giving you
take
experience that we've happened to us.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like
and if
we've
you
learned
have to
on the way.
go,
Yeah.
yeah, and if those are like expensive lessons, right? So I would make it a lesson like when I went to the vet, this is what they told me, so I could like read back, right? Like, I keep losing my yeah, see, and
Yeah.
my show stuff. So that exactly, that's good, and I've seen that where that happens, and it might not be your dogs, right? Because your experience
Yeah,
was maybe someone else brings their dogs, and then it's the same thing. Like we've seen, like excitement, right? And then they're like pulling, so they're already choking themselves out, and then it
right.
is like 98 degrees.
Yeah.
So the dog's just doing everything, and maybe it's not you, but another dog might need it. And those are the kind of little things that people can help you. And we've seen that at the dog shows. Like people like, hey, here, do this, or let's do this, or something. But if you take notes, then you learn next time, right? Save you some
Right.
money,
Yeah.
which has happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's true. It's just like Peter Fox said, he keeps that stuff in his show stuff. Same thing with me. I take a backpack, but I got Benadryl, all kind of stuff in there, just because you never know. Whether I might use them or maybe my next door neighbor that's showing his dog is having complications. I'll be like, man, here you go. You know,
Yeah, try this. Or
you
I
know,
use the lime for my beer, the lemon juice for my beer. I don't know.
exactly. Yeah,
But we're covered either way.
yeah, yeah. What was pretty cool, Ernest, from this show that we went, we were able to see these other two registries and the way they did things and
Mhm.
their dogs and stuff. And man, I was really impressed, honestly. I think we had the loudest dogs there because they wouldn't shut up, and I was like, oh man,
That was the
like
first time out.
like everybody else is quiet, and we have our dogs just fucking barking, and I was like, man. But you know what? It was good. They behaved once they were out of the crates, and I think that was
Yeah.
cool.
That's legit.
Yeah. What has
What
never been to a
registry
show in
was
her
it,
life?
though?
Say that again.
What registry was it?
It was UKC and what was it again?
It
I
was it was
I
UKC,
something I can't remember.
IS
ABA, and
I Ibeka?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yes,
so.
I think it's
Maybe yeah,
Ibeka.
yeah,
So like I don't know if it was like because I went to it was a dual registry. It was a UKC
yeah,
Ibeka.
IABCA.
Yeah, Ibeka.
yeah,
Which I love
Yeah.
Ibeka. I like what Ibeka does because once you're done showing, the judges will actually talk to you
yeah.
and like, hey, next time do this, do that, yada yada. Well, it's cool that it was like when you guys were there, it was just all a lot of ABs. When I went to Ibeka, I was the only bulldog there completely.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
We
for
saw.
us, there was a lot of ABs because we showed under the ABA, but there was
Yeah,
also at the same time UKC, and then
yeah.
the
Abeka.
IABC. So we still got to see some Great Danes,
Yeah, yeah.
Dalmatians,
That same
Golden
thing. I enjoyed that.
Retrievers. They
Yeah,
had some Dogos. They
yeah.
had some
Some bull mastiffs in there.
Osharkas,
Yeah,
a bull mastiff, the thing y'all all be putting in your oldies. What else?
I like how Becca shows, man. They do a lot.
Pomeranians.
Pomeranians,
What's
yeah. There
Darren's
was
breed again? The little dog
oh
that Darren
the,
breeds.
the Grinch one, the
Yeah,
Bichons, or what are they called?
yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
right.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that dog, the little rat terrier thing they had.
yeah,
Um, they had some other, some alibis and some pretty cool, dogs there. That Dalmatian was really nice. That's not something you see
yeah.
Yeah, you don't see that a
every
lot.
day, and not that nice. Like
This one
I
was
don't
nice.
think I've ever seen like a show Dalmatian, and that Dalmatian was even just like the markings, like were that it was legit.
Yeah,
Yeah, very cool. Not like the regular, not like I mean, I don't see many Dalmatians anymore, but not like the regular ones. And then the coats on like the golden retrievers.
yeah.
That was that was pretty cool to see.
And you know what, Ernest? We saw
What?
some inbred dogs over there.
Shut
Oh,
And
we
I
up.
saw
tell
some
you what,
inbred.
man, that was the
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, Brussels Griffon.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
Brussels Griffin. Yeah,
Really?
that dog's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brussels.
And if y'all
You
don't know
guys
what
Yeah,
it
getting no
is, look
pictures
it
of
up,
this?
man. It's a pretty cool dog.
look those dogs up. Those are pretty
And it,
cool.
and if y'all like them and y'all looking for somebody, Darren
There you go.
Roberts breeds them.
We
So
know a couple.
yeah.
Yeah,
What was
become
it called?
correct though.
Here, it's on the
Brussels Griffin or Brussels Griffon. They look like they got like a little mustache, a little goatee.
yeah.
I know these little things.
Yeah, you could crop the ears, crop
And
the
then
tail.
was it that movie Benji?
Hmm. I don't think I've seen
I
that one.
don't know.
It's I'm looking it
Yeah,
up.
but that little thing's crazy.
Yeah. He got this one
I
that's
like that
called
little like
Grinch. Yeah.
supposed got the little goatee going on. Yeah, they come in a couple colors.
yeah.
But theirs are like
Yeah, they do
black
black
and white.
try, they fawn.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Nah, but
The
those
more
are cool.
African American tone.
That's crazy.
But that's
Yeah,
dope.
but they're
That's dope that somebody has some inbred dogs in their line.
yeah,
yeah,
inbred.
no. And
Grand champion inbred.
yeah, he
Hey,
Yeah.
yes, he won one of the shows.
see,
So
guys,
Yeah,
you gotta do it.
yeah, no, they were nice, man. That's
Especially if it's inbred winning shows. Come on.
yeah, very
well there were
very
two in
nice.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple. And
I had
those look,
one.
yeah. So but nah, overall it was good. It's fun.
Good. I'm glad you guys got out and like was at the show and was able to do your thing and show your dogs and put a face to a name
Yeah.
and let them know who the Let Loose boys are.
Here it
You
is. I have a
know?
question from Foreign Brim.
What?
You go, which AB has the closest head type to what y'all are looking for?
What I'm looking for?
Yeah, it's a preference. Because like I say, we're three different kennels here. So, maybe the head type that you're looking for might not be my head type. My head type might not be the same head type that Game wants. So for you.
Philotes.
Okay.
Philotes is probably the best female. She was a male version, I love Philotes hair type.
Mm,
I love her hair type. If I can regenerate Philotes to be my overall dog, that's literally my chasing goal. It's Philotes.
okay. Do you have a preference Game on head type?
I just as long as they come out with a head, I'm happy. No, I don't know. I think probably I mean as a what? The whole or the dogs I have?
No,
Um
just overall, like any you've seen before.
I for me, I mean, I think I really like Macho's head type. I like Baby Diesel's head type too. I like the ears, the bigger ears and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but I think to me personally, as long as eh, it's nice for a certain head type, but I think sometimes we get caught up in like that head type on like no matter which body, right? It doesn't always like equivalent to the same thing. So I think as if it's well, like rounded.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see
Yeah,
Nice
some big
blocky
old
head.
basketball heads that look tight, but I like a big blocky,
I do.
head.
Like just when I look at Philotes, just her shape, her turn up of her muzzle, her cheeks, her brow, that muscle tone in her. She's just a very it's just a very balanced head type to me. And I always say this: if I could put Philotes on Gia's body, I'm set. I'm set. That's literally all I've been saying, like for what 5, 6 years now. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
if we're looking at dogs like back in the day, I would say probably honestly would be Titan Tough Bison.
Okay.
Like I'll look him up so I can see your picture.
Yeah, the one of the I've seen a couple of nice heads, but I think probably the one that comes to mind because it pops out more, and that's because the way the dog is built, his head type kind of made him pop more. Is that dog TKO?
I like TKO.
Yeah, his head was one of the ones more extreme, dogs out there. Um, but
Yeah, and that's what I think too. Like a lot of times, like with that is the head, but that head on somebody else wouldn't work, right?
yeah, yeah,
Or they
exactly.
popped because then they got like a smaller frame, right, and
Hmm.
things like that. So,
Yeah,
but like you said, like balance is probably where,
where it goes. Yeah, we want to
yeah,
balance.
where we want to be, like
Hmm.
regardless of,
Yeah,
I
because
can't
we see
find
the
anything.
the overall of the dog, you know. 'Cause if we would just want to produce heads, then I know I could do it, but it takes away from other stuff that I'm, trying to focus on too.
yeah, head,
Like
shoulders, knees, and toes.
head, shoulders, knees, and toes. The other like Bison and his son Odin were really really nice dogs. I really like their head types, like that impact from muzzle. I can't find anything of Bison, but I found an Odin all day.
Yeah, same here.
Like, hold on. Yeah, you're getting Odin all day. You're not finding Bison.
Walker's big pig.
You got a picture of Walker Big Pig? You can send to me for him? Hey, yo, I got one. Uh, Walker's Grump.
Mm. Fats has a nice dome too.
Who does?
That Walker's Fats.
Yeah, Fats got a nice dome. I think Grump had a really, really, really nice dome. He was just blocky. Walker's is like, they're known for nice head types. I know that much.
What's
And
Randy's dog's name? Yam, the one that won.
Oh, banjo.
Banjo has a nice head too.
come on, Pam? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. My fault.
No,
I
there's
should
only one.
I should
There's only
remove you from here.
there's only there's only one Randy.
Only one.
TNT
Yeah,
Maxx.
Max is nice. That's what's his name's dog? Um,
Yeah, that dog banjo. Yeah, he's tight, and I think he's still young. He's not even two, if I'm
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yep.
yeah, Titans of Max produced what's his name's on that big ass dog. What's that dog? What's his name? Has up in Ohio. Max was huge. I don't think you're gonna find many pictures of Max, but I'll look him up. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna send you this picture, Dennis.
Foreign Brim, what's your head type? I know you asked the question, but what are you looking for on the head type? Like, what's a head type that you kind of want, let's say, want to produce or go after?
He just sent me a picture of Pig. Nice dog. Foreign is man. We should bring him on.
Yeah, let me see if I could send them my
Let me.
invite.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. See if he can. Send you a picture of Max and uh Pig that he's talking about.
Max Pig.
No, it's two different dogs. Titan Tough Max and then Pig. I
Oh,
spelled
Max got a cool head. I like that head type. Um, Dog Pound Richard Max.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a cool. Let me see.
And that's
Where's
balance too, like
yeah.
everything flows.
Hey, Foreign said he can join in.
All right, cool.
He's gonna go to your live, and then you can just bring him in from there.
Yeah, yeah.
He got something real popping over there, boy. He's doing some crazy stuff over there. I like what that young man's doing. You got him.
No, not yet. Can't find them.
He's lost. He's lost in the sauce.
Aren't we all?
Oh, there, I found them. Gladiator Bulldogs.
Oh yeah, you're probably looking on the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I sent it to him already. He should have it.
Tell him he's confusing us.
You're easily to confuse. What are you talking about?
I know you ain't talking over there.
Man, you already know I'm talking, bro.
I know you ain't talking over there.
Man, don't even come with
You're
this.
the last one. You're the last one to be talking about confused.
Since when, bro?
I don't know. Probably for a while, I'm sure.
All right,
I doubt.
here's
I
Aaron
doubt it's
Brim.
anything new.
Yo,
What
Yo,
up, Mr. Brown?
what's going on, fellas?
What's
Cool.
going on?
Mr. Cool Chill ass over there.
Yeah, man. Well, look, Pig is definitely he got that head type for sure. Cheeked up, nice lift. You don't see too many all white dogs like Fats and him anymore. But that's Fats' dad, so
And you got
Oh,
That's
so that
him right
makes
here.
sense.
And that's the head that you're going after.
yeah, I like that. Maybe a little, you know what I'm saying? Down here it's hotter, so maybe a little bit more muzzle length, but that's definitely the look. And that would definitely bring back that bully look.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And
Fats
then
has
What?
it. You know what I'm saying? It
What's?
just his face is not as tight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
yeah,
yeah. I think that's why I like him because he has that.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'm
trying to
feeling
show
that.
you.
My favorite AB all time, I gotta give it to HSB Cyrus though. I don't know if y'all ever seen that seen his head, but his head is huge.
who is that?
No.
Chaz Dog HSB Cyrus.
Is that the one you sent me earlier?
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, Dennis.
All right, cool. And I
That's
can find.
Bo's dad, right?
Say again.
Is it Bo's dad?
No, that's Mac actually. I'm gonna have to
So
go back. I'd have to go back and send you a picture of Cyrus. 1 second. Oh, give me a second.
yeah, because you sent me
Well, that's what's his name. Doggone. What's his
who
name?
Chad Dunn?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I gotta go back.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you
Foreign got
type
a
it
nice
in,
little breeding he got going over there with Bo and Karma.
yeah, it pops up on the pedigree database.
You got it?
Sure. See, Dennis, this is what Darren was talking about.
Oh,
We need another person just for this.
yeah, yes,
We
yeah.
need somebody in the
Somebody in the
background.
background just to
Yeah,
throw us
right.
something right
Say
away.
like Joe
Yeah,
Rogan say, "All right, Jamie, put this up. Can you look this dog up?" This was just in the back.
yeah.
Okay,
Got a
he's
few
got a few
things to
things to
say.
say some shit up. Hell yeah, that's right.
Hey, you want to
Bring
throw
him
it on
out.
there? You
Bring it out.
There you go.
I just sent it to you, Linnell.
No, for sure. I see what Darren is saying because
Yeah, because we
You
need a
definitely need somebody in
backup.
the background, to be able to
yeah,
do that real fast.
Yeah, we need
Because I'm
somebody to
trying to
get
do all
up
this for my phone.
There you
And
go,
the
Dennis. I see
pedigree database slow, super slow. I can't even really
Yeah,
pull up the stuff like I want to.
they got some ads in there too.
Man. But I sent a picture to
Yeah, I sent it
Lanier
to
just now.
Dennis.
Once.
I'll pull it up right now, right here.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's
I see them there's right there, boy.
That's a dog right there.
Yeah, you have
Right.
him in your yard.
Nah, Chad got him at
Chad
the
had
house.
him.
Yeah, he has him at the house.
You got any of this in your pedigree?
I do.
I see you.
I be trying to put y'all boys onto Ferrari. He's just more so of the dog that y'all use onto your super bully females.
Ferrari's your white one that you've been doing these videos and
Yeah,
everything. Right?
he's gonna correct that front. He's gonna put that rear super drivey. He's gonna do whatever you want him to do.
And Ferrari's here, AB.
AB all day.
I like, how old is he?
Ferrari just turned a year in January,
And
so
how
he's
tall
nowhere
is
near done filling out. I got to go out there and measure him. I haven't measured him in a while.
Ferrari boys.
he? Just when I look at him from like what I can see in like the videos and everything, he just seems a little shorter.
Nah, he's more so. I'm 6'1", 260. You know what I'm saying? So he
I
comes
mean,
up to he
he
comes
only
up the
it's taller
most.
than me.
He comes up to like. mm, I had to go out there and measure him though, but he's not short. He's not super tall either, but he's not short at all.
Would you put him over 23?
No,
He's not over 23.
maybe 24. He taller than Bo. I tell you that.
Well, he better be taller than Bo
Yeah,
because Bo's an
but
oldie.
Bo ain't no short dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bo ain't no short dog at all. So
No,
that's
you know
Like
what?
he
I
better
don't
be
know.
taller than Bo because Bo's is an oldie.
I'm trying to think of like, cause do you consider Typhoon tall?
The oldie type of him?
Yeah, I'm asking like
You
how tall
bugging?
how
No.
on this okay, so but do you consider uh your son off of him tall like a tall dog?
You talking about Tookie?
Yeah, Tookie.
Tookie's 23 and a half inches. No.
23 and a half.
No.
I say both of them taller than him. I gotta go out there and measure them.
Yes. So he's
Wait,
Yeah.
probably more
who's
compact. He's
taller
like
than
on the
who?
I'll pull
shorter
out the tape
compact side.
measure right now. I ain't
Wait,
gonna lie.
who's taller than who?
I'll pull out the tape measure right now.
What I consider tall, bro? I got Borbles.
What do you consider a tall dog? Before we start getting into like master rings.
Hold on. But before we say tall dogs, because shit, I'm gonna say Great Dane is a fucking tall dog.
Right.
But
Exactly. That's why I
let's
say
talk
before
about
you
Yeah,
start getting
ABs.
into master rings,
Yeah.
what do you consider a tall
yeah.
dog for a bulldog?
Okay, there you go.
All right,
Well,
there we go.
but which bulldog? Because I'm the guy here that'll tell you
Because some
there's a
ABs be
difference.
like
Because if it's
freakishly
got,
tall.
So when it comes to tall
but
ABs,
that makes sense for AB though. You know they
when
should
it
be
comes to
tall.
tall ABs, this is what I'm going to tell you. Now I got to tell you this off top. This is what I've been happy with since from jump is Diesel and Pesa. Them motherfuckers is tall. How tall is Peso, Dennis?
Shit, I don't know, like 24, and
He's got to be taller than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Like
sure.
that's
Peso got to be taller than that.
No,
Ferrari's every bit of that.
Andressa's 26. Peso's almost tall as her.
She's
maybe.
what?
26 is tall as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
26.
But you had them in your yard game.
Yeah, but I
Them,
don't.
yeah. I just don't
I
like the
couldn't tell
ground
you.
pounders. Put it like that.
You're not the only one.
Yeah,
They're nice.
Yeah, I
Don't
like
get
the
me
big one.
wrong, but it's not my preference.
He really going to go get this boy.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to find the key real quick so I can unlock the cage.
Hey, Brandon, if you could see, I don't know if
I
you could
gotta
see
you
this
gotta lock that boy down, man.
this
Yes.
image, but to me, this is a nice head type too, right here,
I like that.
right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
feeling that. I'm
that's
feeling
the
that.
predator.
Yeah,
I like more of
like
that
Am
round
said,
looks than like the triangular, like where the muzzle will get. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Not necessarily
So
a
Dennis,
smashed in
the
face,
more
but a
Dennis, you
broader
know, you're
muzzle.
saying that we're not the boss; they are.
Yeah,
Like literally, because I got to feed everybody and everything for the show.
yeah.
For Lotis and a dresser, literally keep walking over to me like, bro. They keep
I'm
walking
telling
over
you.
and walking over to the door like, yo, it is that time.
Yeah.
They both literally. That's
It's the
why I
only
keep.
tape measure I got right now, but we about to make it work.
All right,
That's
all
why I
right.
keep muting. You keep turning, see me turn my head like, man, go, bro. I got to finish the go.
We're gonna start doing some live stack offs right here.
For real.
I've been saying that from the jump.
That's cool and everything, but you know what? I'd rather be there in person. Put hands on the dog. What's up, Remarkable? Yes, that was a picture of TKO right there. Yeah, I put hands on that dog. He's impressive. I know Michael did some things
He
with
is a really
him.
nice dog. That's
Yeah,
what I love about the what's his name? Um, Gibson.
Brandon Gibson.
Yeah, his boy. He has. He's a TKO son.
Which one?
The fawn dog. I don't know. I can't remember his name.
Diesel.
No, the one he has, the fawn dog that he has right now, the fawn and pod dog.
I don't think that's a TKO, son.
Yeah,
I believe so.
because I
Willie?
know he
Yeah,
Willie's not a
No, I
TKO,
think he's in the pedigree, but not a son.
not a son. Yeah, the
I think
his
because he
girl.
did a breeding to TKO, and I think Willie's mom.
Yeah, Willie's mom
Yeah,
is the TKO daughter. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, ooh, ooh,
So
that boy Pete Fox just sent me some shit. Oh my god, yo,
we just lost Warren Brim. So
hey,
The dog's got him.
he came out that cage quick. Hey, Pete Fox
Beat.
just sent me something that's banger, bro.
oh, you just sent it to me.
Yeah,
Is,
Missy
is this
Banger.
is this like Y out
Wyatt,
dogs? Yeah, yeah,
Wyatt's Jinx.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. See, let me see.
Wyatt Earp. Wine.
that's a nice dog, bro.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Is he has a lot of that steel curtains bam in this dog?
I'm asking all those questions now. I asked if it's his, if he's doing a breeding to it, what's the pay?
There
Yeah,
you go. We got you a stud.
I think
We
bam.
got Ernest a stud right here.
No, he's a nice dog.
We got Ernest a stud.
Nice dog.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's a nice solid dog.
I don't know what happened to Foreign. He
I'll hit him up and see if he wants to come on next week and we do a full one with him.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta take care of these dogs.
Oh, he's
No,
got a
for
daughter and
sure.
a son.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's wrap it up, guys. It was a good episode. It was nice catching up to you guys.
I miss you guys. It's like I ain't talked to you all week.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all went on that trip and was like, hey,
Dude was locked
Yeah.
in.
hey, we should bring on Pete. Pete knows a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well,
We
I'll
want
do
to
it
bring.
and see what's popping.
Yeah, that's one of our things. I think we were gonna hit a lot of old school guys, see if they want to come in the podcast. You know, they have a lot of knowledge. They know a lot of dogs.
Hell
So
yeah.
Yeah, like I like what Pete got. Pete's been doing a lot. He's been around for a minute.
yeah,
Daryl Wyatt was the owner.
yeah.
Oh, they're white.
Hey, and you know what? Even you know who me and Gam were talking about? Darren
Yeah,
Roberts. He's old school.
real old school.
He feels that a lot of people don't know who he is. I told him, nah, you're wrong.
No,
But
we know who you are.
man, you know what? He got stories, man, and
Hell yeah.
he's done a lot of the stuff that they do down south, and he's out here in the West Coast, man. So
Right.
you know, we'll
Man.
hopefully, you know, we'll set something.
We get
up
him on
and bring
soon.
up here. Yeah.
For sure.
All right, gentlemen. Well, you know, see you next week.
All right, for sure, man.
All right, thank you guys.